Okay, I'm really happy with that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to just go over and do the other eye first, and then we're going to like make it a bit more defined. I'm back with another educational beauty video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create a dreamy Valentine's eye makeup look, which is so easy to do. Honestly, anyone can do it. It looks so pretty. I can't wait for you guys to see this. So stay tuned because I know you're going to love it and I know you're going to be able to recreate it really easily. Now, if you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. And don't forget, I'm over on Instagram too with unboxing, with like reels, and just generally what I get up to when I'm not filming for YouTube. Now, let's head into this video so you can catch me creating this dreamy Valentine's look. So I decided to wear pink because we're doing a Valentine's video, and I thought, why not? You know, don't often wear pink. Why not do it for this year? Now, I am going to be showing you a really, really easy Valentine's eye look that you can do. I feel like anyone can do this look. It's just so easy, and if you have the right type of products and you understand your pressure, the tools you use, and the kind of placement, I feel like you can create a really good look. And to be honest, you could actually use any other color that you want. It doesn't have to just be pink. That's what we're going for today, but it's a muted pink. That's what I love about this product. It's very muted, so it's not like pink, even though this is pink. This is really nice. I'm going to be using the Hindash Heartist color fluid. I absolutely love this. Really easy to blend, great pigment, and you can kind of use it on different areas. So I will be doing the eyes, but I'll probably finish off with the lips too. Now, we have only concealer on our eyelids. There's nothing else there. Now, obviously, you've got to remember that when you've applied concealer on your lids, you've got to set it with a little bit of powder, right? Because otherwise it's just going to start creasing up. Now, I've had this on for quite a while now, so it has kind of settled down. So if you were to put your concealer on your eyelids and then put powder on top, I'd wait a little while. Like, wait a little while before you do your eye makeup, because that powder kind of, your natural oils need to kind of come through your skin in order for everything to settle down. Whereas if you've just put powder on and then you go straight in with a liquid like this, it's just going to mess up. It's just going to all separate and look really weird. So just, you know, just a quick note there. Now, I've got this color and I'm just going to basically paint this over my lid and very quickly start blending. Now, I am using my Zoeva 231 brush, so let me just go ahead and do this. Let me just get a mirror so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, what I'm going to do is just basically paint over the lid. I'm not really focused on kind of creating any particular shape, but I'm kind of keeping it within the socket area. Now that's there. I'm going to go in with this brush and I'm going to touch the edges first, right? Because I want to make sure that that doesn't dry up. So I really want to kind of like make sure that's nicely blended. And I'm just kind of pressing and flicking. So I just went over briefly like that. And then I basically started pressing and flicking. And only on the edges, guys. Right, so we created a really kind of like simple semicircle there, really rough, nothing special. We weren't precise with our application because, you know, really it's the blending that is important. But obviously the main thing is you want to make sure that it is kind of smaller than the shape that you want it to end up being. And I'm just constantly pressing and flicking. When I get to this bit here, I always flick inwards because if I go outwards, it's just going to cover that whole area. So it's really a case of kind of diffusing the obvious line that you can see. Now, the reason we started on the edge of this color, like the lines, the harsh lines, is because we really wanted to soften them. Had I have started right in the middle there, we would have let the edges dry and it would have kind of, that's it. It would have been stuck there. So basically what we're doing is kind of diffusing the edges so that we can then apply some more to give it some more kind of depth. Now, so far, I'm really loving this. I'm just going to go really close to my lash line now with this so there's no gap there. So you can always go into the center of the lid after. That's the part which, to be honest, you don't really need to worry about as much initially. We've got this really nice kind of like, just very nice wash of color over the eye. Now, I'm going to go in and do the exact same thing I did at the beginning. And do it again, right? And we're going to go in, do exactly what we did at the beginning. So we're basically doubling up. And this is where we'll get more depth. So we've done our first layer, and now what we're doing is doing our second layer, and it's the exact same thing. And this is just adding more pigment. And by the way, this is only if you feel that you need that extra pigment. If you feel that you're happy with however you did it the first time, then leave it at that. You know, that will be enough for you. You'll be fine with that. But I just want to double it up to show you guys. Now I'm going to go along the center because obviously there's a bit of product there. And we're just pressing it. I'm not really ever dragging back and forth. I'm always kind of pressing and flicking. Now I really like the way that this is kind of blended. It's like gradually kind of like fading out towards the skin, upwards and outwards. And this bit here, I like it to be a little bit lifted. See, that's great. I'm happy with that. Now what I want to do is add some on my lower lashes. Now I'm going to use a different brush for this. I'm using my Sigma E42 brush, and I'm just going to go in with this product here and just basically kind of do a couple of dots here. I'm going to go in with this brush, like 3 dots there under my lash line. And then now I'm just going to go back and forth, side to side. So we're literally just going side to side. And then you should kind of like end up meeting this area here and connecting it. This brush is really good for this because it's small, but it's not too short and dense. It's like soft. So I really kind of like want it to connect on both sides. So if you feel that you need to go in with more product, you can do that, but I think I've got kind of like enough here for it to go all the way across. And I really like to focus on getting into the lash line. So like right in between those lashes, because I feel like then it doesn't look so kind of like disconnected. I think I want to just make it a little bit more extreme and drag it out a bit more. Okay, I'm really happy with that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to just go over and do the other eye first, and then we're going to like make it a bit more defined. So remember I said press and flick. Now you've got to remember, because you're using the same brush from the other side and it's already kind of like got some product on it, make sure you wipe it off on the back of your hand first or on a tissue. Let's do our second layer. It's a really nice muted pink. I like this. I love the fact that it just blends easily and it doesn't dry too quickly. Okay, do those little dots there and go in with this brush. Okay, so this is now where we're going to add some depth, some kind of definition to the eye. Now I want a really nice kind of black eyeliner look, so I'm going to be using my Inglot gel liner because it gives me that like really rich black that I want. I don't really want it. That was Nico shaking it off. I don't really want to use a liquid liner, which isn't going to give me that really nice depth that I want. So I'm using my Sigma E06. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to the back of my hand. I'm just going to grab a mirror. I am going to basically create a really nice like wing here first. So I'm basically going to go to the end of the lash line, use the tip of the brush, create a little line. And then I'm going to create another one about 1/4 of the way in from the end of the lash line. And I'm going to basically come and touch, like create a little higher line. So it's a little bit above, so you leave a gap. And I'm going to connect it to the end of this kind of wing here. And that's going to kind of be the edge of your wing. Now it's kind of left a little gap there. You could leave it like that if you want like a graphic kind of eyeliner look. Now I'm going to basically go really close to my lash line, go all the way across to the beginning of the lash line. I'm not focusing on making it thick, I'm literally just focusing on going super close. And then I'm going to fill in this little wing here that we've got. And I'm only using the tip of the brush, and you can smooth the edge of the kind of flick, you know, so it doesn't look so kind of jagged. And then what I like to do is just kind of decide if I want it a bit thicker, and then you can obviously go above it. And I lighten my pressure here at the end of the flick, and then kind of gradually lift it off the skin, so it creates a more faded finish there. Now I feel like I do want that just a little bit kind of thicker at the end. Yeah, just a little bit. So I'm going to go on the top part of the line, and then the lower part of the line here, because I feel like I need to adjust how thick it is from there. Now I'm happy with that, right? So you just keep adding little bits to kind of like make it thicker or thinner. We're going to go ahead and do the same on this side. I'm just going 1/4 of the way in, creating a line. There you go. And then start going all the way in. And we're going to just fill this in like we did on the other side. So the eyeliner is done. You can see how it's really nice and lifted, and it complements that kind of like really nice pink tone. Now I'm very quickly going to just apply a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes. Just using my kind of Pillow Talk mascara because it's just easy to apply. Okay, let's let that dry and then kind of like scrape that off because that's the way to get rid of it. Well, guys, it happens to the best of us. Yeah, there you go. We're done. Let's let that dry. We need that to dry so I can scrape it off. But other than that, I mean, it's bugging me that I have that there now. So, okay. Oh, it's dry. Okay, let's scrape it off. There you go. Tiny little patch. So what I do then, if I feel like it has left a dark mark, I go in with a little brush. This is my lip brush from Zoeva. I think it's 320. And I go in with a little bit of concealer. Any concealer that you've already got on, or foundation, whatever the last skin, like actual, you know, like whether you have concealer on there or it's foundation. I just kind of like very lightly skim on top, and then I pat, and we're done. And then you can just go over with a little bit of powder, like whatever powder you had on anyway. Now I am going to put the tiniest bit of this kind of same colour on my lips, but just around the edges, not in the center. I'll use that same brush, the 231 brush. And I'm just gonna like create a slightly blurry lip line because I like it blurry. So I don't want to apply right in the center. It just gives a bit more of a kind of dreamy look, if that makes sense. This is the Dreamy Valentines eye makeup look. I think it is really dreamy because it's just soft. It's like blurred and it just looks like a pink cloud, I think, on the eyes. Plus we've got that eyeliner to really bring it out. You don't have to apply eyeliner. You could just leave it like this and then that's enough for you. I wanted to show you the option of it so that in case you wanted to kind of like apply it there, you could, or you could just use black eyeshadow and blend it out. But honestly, I really love this product. I think it blends so easily and I like this whole finish. I think it looks nice. I might try it with the brown shade from Hindash, but honestly, I think this is a very dreamy, candy, floss eye look and I love it. So wherever you are in the world, please have the best day ever, and I hope Valentine's Day goes amazing for you no matter who you are spending it with. And even if you are spending it alone, just know that there are so many people that love you, and at the end of the day, it's about how you feel for yourself and how content you are with yourself. You don't have to be out and about. You don't have to be out showing where you're going. You don't have to be with someone. No matter who you are, where you are, I am sending you so much love from me anyway, so I hope you just at least feel that. How did you enjoy this tutorial today? I really do hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you loved the look. I personally love this whole like pink cloud eye makeup look. I absolutely love it. Now, if you do recreate it, please do let me know in the comments box below because I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget that all the products I use are listed in my description box below. So you just need to head down below and click on the links and it will take you straight to the products that I used. Now, if you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care and I'll see you soon.